Continue to get underway here in Texas, or continuing in Texas. Rescuers have not only saved stranded residents, but also have been plucking pets from the floodwaters in the aftermath of Harvey. Texas Military Department tweeted out this photo saying over 500 pets have been rescued from Harvey's floodwaters. New this morning, more than 100 adoptable animals from Houston are now right here in Atlanta. Those animals arrived at the Atlanta Humane Society in the last hour. That's where we find Christy Etheridge live. And Christy, are these animals adoptable? Are they up for adoption?
Chesley, they are up for adoption, and just in the last few minutes, this truck right behind me, this is the big truck carrying all the cats from Houston. They just arrived in the last 10 minutes. All of these crates were carrying cats. As soon as you open the doors, you could hear them meow, and it was like they were ready to get off this truck. It was about a 16-hour drive from Houston. I'm going to tell you kind of what their journey is this morning. So they got off this truck. They're coming over here to where the animal admission is. They go right through this door where these guys are carrying the kennel. Inside, they'll be carried into one of these rooms where there are some doctors that will be doing vaccinations for them to make sure they're okay. And then after that, they've already got beds laid out for them, so it'll be straight to bed because they've had a really long trip, and you can tell they're tired. I looked in some of their crates. They looked a little bit stunned. They're going to give them a little bit of a chance to chill out. But walk with me one more time. Around this corner, you can see some of these crates. These are empty crates because they've just got the cats back here. But back here through this room is where they put a lot of these cats. Let's see, I think we can see some of them in here. Right here, these doctors, they've been preparing the shots for the cats all day because that's what they're going to be doing. These are vaccination shots, right, guys? Yes. Rabies shots. And so this is one of the cats from Houston. Oh, it looks like she's got one eye, right? And just to remind you, these cats and dogs, about 40 cats, about 60 dogs, they were already up for adoption in Houston. But the idea is to bring them to Atlanta to give them some room in those Texas shelters so they can, all the cats and dogs that were displaced or lost from their families from the hurricane, can hopefully be reunited with their families locally. Those moms and dads and kids who are missing their pets can just go to the local shelters and find them there. But we have a soundbite from the volunteers who came in extra early this morning to make sure this happened. Take a listen.
In disasters like this, the animal welfare community really bonds together. As soon as the hurricane hit, we reached out to all of our partners in the Gulf, we reached out to all of our partners in the Northeast, across the country, and we all kind of came together, coordinated efforts, and said, okay, how can we best make this situation better for our partners in Houston?
Stacy, I need you. And it has been a community effort, that's for sure. They actually didn't have enough room for all of these cats here at the shelter, so they're going to be using some county shelters, and they will be up for adoption. Keep an eye on their Facebook page, and they'll tell you exactly when that will be. There will also be a sign on their kennel door that says, "I traveled all the way from Houston to find love with you," and that's how you know they came from Houston. Chesley.
All right, thanks a lot, Christy. Really appreciate that. Wow.